Hello, today I will be showing you 5 mesh hole locations on ARK Survival Ascended ASTRAEOS. I will be showing you these locations on my single player server, but these locations work perfectly fine on official servers, and the majority do not have any anti-mesh or pop-up barriers. Now I know I may or may not receive some comments about this, so as a disclaimer, I do not support any meshing or cheating, and I'm not trying to promote it by making this video. I'm posting these locations in order for them to hopefully get fixed, because as you may know, the ARK tickets are unavailable and they honestly have been for quite some time, so that is why I'm posting these in hopes the devs might see this and fix it. I know some people might see this and take advantage of it in the meantime, but hopefully this can also help players know where to put more defenses to protect their bases from meshing. So let's get into it. Our first location is going to be at 63.9 and 42.5. The outside area looks like this. There is an underwater cave as a landmarker down here. You basically just go straight up from it and then slightly off center to the left, and excuse the vacuum chambers, but you'll be seeing this tiny little like hole in the terrain. And I'm just going to turn on my tech helmet so that way you can see better. There's going to be a small hole here, and then you just go up this little area and squeeze into this one, and just like that you're into the mesh. And this is what it looks like. Again, this has no anti-mesh on official servers. As you can see, you can build here perfectly fine. There's lots of space to build if you wanted to. You can build on official servers as well, and then just to get back out, you just simply spin back up and go right back into the map just like that. The second location is going to be at 51.3, 41.4. This is what it looks like around the area. Again, this is also underwater. You're going to be seeing these, I want to say like wyvern trench looking things, and you're going to come to this ledge, and you're going to see quite a big gap. This one has quite a big gap actually. You just fall right in here, and just like that you're in the mesh. And then just to get right back out again. The location for this one's going to be 51, 41.8. The landmark is pretty much the exact same area. As you can see, the other one was right here, so you just come right down this edge, past these silica pearls right here, and then just right down into this corner. And this one's a little bit small, but you can just squeeze in here, and just like that you're into the mesh yet again. And then just go right back up again, and that's it. This one's going to be at 32.1 and 72. It's going to be in this underwater cave area. To get into the cave, there's multiple entrances. There's 2 here at 34.4 and 69.6. There's also one just right around the corner here at 37.8 and 69.1. So you just come into this cave, and then you might get a little bit lost at first, but that's okay. You just come around this corner, and right about here, right here at 32.1 and 71.9, just go up into the ceiling here, all the way up, and just like that you're into the mesh. And this one, the surface is right above us, so you just kind of want to be careful not to like pop out onto the land or get stuck. But otherwise, we are in the mesh. Location number 5 is going to be at 25.3 and 84.9. We are in this cave here, so if I get out of here real quick. This is the landmark. We have a nice ocean here and a little mountain. If you follow the ocean and the river up to this bridge, you just see this bridge, go underneath the bridge into this little cave. If you didn't know this cave was here, then let me know. I will make a video on all the caves on ASTRAEOS and the rat holes as well. but just let me know. Once you enter the cave, you're going to be coming to the right hand side. You can stick to the wall, and then you're going to see this little crease here. Not crease, but this little hole, gap, whatever you want to call it. There's a mesh hole right here. Now, this one's the only one that you're going to actually need something to get into. I know I could just like show the location and not tell you how, but I'm going to tell you how anyways. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to tell you how anyways. So, what you're going to need is a cryo fridge, and place that here. You could use battery or generator. You don't need a tech generator, you could just use a gas generator. But I'm going to use a tech generator because it is easier for me right now. You just need to get your friendly pelicornis. So once you have this saddled, then you're just going to need to cryo it. Hence why we need the cryo fridge and whatnot. And then you just want to run and jump into this hole. Just like that. And then crouch. And then you're going to want to first person and prone. Once you do that, you're just going to want to spam throw it in here. It's a little bit finicky, but just keep moving around, trying to throw it in here. Try to get like the wall and whatnot, just like that. Once it goes in, and whistle. And then it'll come up to you, and then you... That's a little finicky. And then... Oh, my game's glitched out. Okay. Well, this wasn't supposed to happen, but I guess that works. And I will show it one more time. So we can just crouch and then whistle it up. And just like that. And then we're good. The only thing about this one is you can't actually just get back into the map like how you got out. I mean, you could, theoretically speaking, probably grapple up and then try to throw the pelicornis back into the map and do the same thing back to get back. But the way that I would do it, not that I'm doing it, but if I were, the way that I would do it is just to simply go to a place that has pop-up barrier. So a place, what I mean would be maybe around here, this area right there has pop-up barrier. So something like that, just places that would pop you right back up. Most of the time, because of the pop-up barrier, hence the name, it doesn't actually kill you. It's not anti-mesh, it just pops you back onto the map. So that's how I would just get back to the map. Otherwise, you can probably find a different mesh hole to get back, but that would be the easiest in my opinion. And that's it. Now, as a bonus location, I have this location at 17.5 and 80.4. You can see blue ops over there, there's some ruins over there. We're just looking for this little hill right here. Now this one isn't like the same as the rest of them. This one's more of like, I want to say like a base location, if anything. It's just like a location. It does lead into the mesh, but not like the other ones do, and I'll show you what I mean. So we're just coming right here into this corner. You're going to want to crouch and first person and just walk in here. And I am going to turn on my helmet so I can see what I mean. And you're just going to want to walk in here. Now this spot right here will kill you with anti-mesh on official servers. But if you just came up here, you can see the reason why it would kill you is because this is rock right here. Therefore, if you used a different kind of animal, maybe like a Megalania or something like that, I'm sure you can get in this just fine. But anyways, this is a spot. It might be a little bit too dark for that. So so this is spot right here. You could technically do a base location here. I probably wouldn't, but you could. You could definitely put something up here, something small, but again, I probably wouldn't build in here, but you could if you wanted to. It might be a little bit challenging for most people to get in here, but the reason why I have this one, this location on the list, is simply because it needs to get fixed. This is like super messed up. You shouldn't be able to just walk into the rocks and instantly die, especially being a new person and potentially perhaps being thrown into the wall by a dinosaur when you're just starting out on the server. That's perhaps exactly how I found this. It's very, very frustrating, so that is why that made the list to get fixed. But there you have it. There is the 5 mesh locations on ARK Ascended Survival. I do know more locations and also cave locations and rat holes, so let me know if you want to see those, and stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching.